X-Factor is a prominent team in Marvel Comics, with a rich history spanning multiple iterations since its debut in 1986. The team has undergone several transformations and has become an integral part of the X-Men saga. Whether acting as a superhero team, government operatives, or as a mutant advocacy group, X-Factor has always been defined by its ties to the mutant community and its mission to protect and represent mutants in a world that often views them as threats. X-Factor first appeared in X-Factor No. 1, 1986, written by Bob Layton and illustrated by Jackson Guice. The team's formation was a response to the growing popularity of the X-Men franchise, which had already cemented itself as one of Marvel's most successful and influential series. The early concept behind X-Factor was to provide a team of mutants who would take on a different role than the X-Men. Rather than being the X-Men's direct adversaries or members of the traditional X-Men roster, X-Factor was created to be a mutant-hunting team that worked on behalf of mutantkind, though with a controversial approach. The team was initially presented as a government-sanctioned group that specialized in taking down rogue mutants or those deemed dangerous by society. The original X-Factor team was made up of former members of the original X-Men, including Cyclops, Scott Summers, Jean Grey, Marvel Girl, Iceman, Bobby Drake, Beast, Henry McCoy, and Angel, Warren Worthington III. This new version of X-Factor was meant to operate as a team that would protect humans from rogue mutants while still working in the best interests of mutantkind. Their goal was to save mutants from government persecution by offering protection and guidance, while also saving those mutants who may have lost their way. The team's formation, however, did not go without controversy. Some members of the mutant community viewed them as collaborators, while others believed they were just a front for the government to control the mutant population. The tension between these competing ideals created a foundation for future stories, where X-Factor would find itself at odds with both mutants and humans alike. One of the defining characteristics of the X-Factor team throughout its history is its dynamic roster. As the team evolved, so did the group of mutants who joined its ranks. Over time, new members such as Quicksilver, Polaris, Strong Guy, Monet St. Croix, and Madrox, Multiple Man, would become key figures in the team's ever-changing roster. The members of X-Factor often represented a cross-section of mutant powers and backgrounds, which made for compelling storylines and team dynamics. Perhaps the most notable and defining iteration of X-Factor came in the late 1990s and early 2000s, during the X-Factor Investigations phase. Under the writing of Peter David, X-Factor transitioned into a detective agency run by Jamie Madrox, Multiple Man, who had previously been a member of the team. This version of X-Factor stood in stark contrast to its original incarnation, as it focused on private investigations and solving mutant-related mysteries. The series delved into deeper character arcs, with Madrox leading the team in investigating mutant-related crimes, missing persons, and other issues affecting the mutant community. The team also took on more personal struggles, and the interactions among the team members became just as important as the cases they worked on. During this period, X-Factor became a fan favorite for its focus on character development and its unique blend of detective noir and superhero action. The team's new mission to investigate and protect mutants, while also trying to solve mysteries in a world that was often hostile to them, resonated with readers. The characters within X-Factor were not just soldiers fighting for the survival of mutantkind, they were individuals with complex emotions, histories, and personal stakes. The X-Factor investigation storyline also marked a pivotal change in the way X-Factor was presented. The team, under Madrox's leadership, was now an independent group that no longer worked under government control or superhero conventions. This shift in tone and theme provided a new direction for the team and helped redefine their place in the broader X-Men universe. X-Factor's legacy continued to evolve with the House of X and Dawn of X storyline events, which dramatically changed the landscape of mutantkind in Marvel Comics. Following the creation of the mutant island nation of Krakoa, X-Factor was reformed again as part of the larger mutant community, with a mission to investigate mutant deaths and mysteries related to the Krakoan nation. The team was tasked with uncovering the truth behind the deaths of mutants, especially those whose deaths were shrouded in mystery or suspicion. This latest iteration of X-Factor, while still embodying the investigative spirit of its previous incarnation, is deeply rooted in the political and social upheavals affecting mutants in the new Krakoan era. The inclusion of key characters such as Northstar, Prodigy, Rictor, and Shatterstar added new layers to the team's mission, and their struggles mirrored the broader issues facing mutants in the modern Marvel Universe. Throughout its history, X-Factor has been an essential part of the X-Men universe, evolving from a government team to a private detective agency and, ultimately, a crucial component of Krakoa's mutant society. The team's role in protecting mutants, solving mysteries, and providing a voice for the oppressed has ensured its place in Marvel's storied history.